Ladies, thank you so much for coming to the seminar. I wish more people had, but we'll have a good time. My name is Pam Simmons, and I am a long-term breeder of Parson and Russell Terriers. I've also worked in the capacity in the hunt field with hunting dogs, and I can tell you the frustration of having uninformed judges not pay attention to this process. It's, they will say things like, I can tell by looking, or it's unimportant to me. I don't know how to do it. I'm afraid I may hurt the dog. My favorite is I don't care what they do during the week. However, I want them to look pretty on the weekend. And when you've been breeding 30 years to put forth a structurally correct dog with the spanning process and the size and all of that together, it's undaunting. But spanning is a breed-specific exam utilized for the determination of the optimum suitability of an earth hunting dog to perform his job efficiently and effectively. There are 3 AKC breeds requiring spanning: the Border Terrier, the Parson Russell Terrier, and the Russell Terrier. There's also a 4th breed for those judges who judge in other venues, and that's the Patterdale Terrier. I don't think anyone is bringing that breed forward in AKC. Of critical importance to maintaining correct breed type for these breeds is that process of spanning and the judge's ability to assimilate that information into the overall judging process. It's simple, it's easy, it takes about 2 seconds, and most of the exhibitors of these breeds will be happy to help you with that process. So, you are to assess 3 important features: the dog's chest size, which is 14 to 15 inches, more commonly depicted as the size of an average man's hands. Chest shape, and the most compressible shape for the process of hunting is the oval shape. Round is like a tire. It doesn't compress. Slab-sided doesn't compress either. So the other thing is the compressibility. I'm sorry, I'm backtracking. Failure to span or doing it incorrectly alters the breed type for these dogs forever. It's very important to do this. Okay, I've given you all a 2-liter pop bottle. Now, the circumference of this pop bottle is approximately 13.5 inches. It's not the correct shape because it's round, but it's the closest thing I can give you to assess your hand around a 13.5 inch chest. So when you can overlap, that's great. If you come up with a dog and you're 2 inches from touching your fingers, you know that dog is not spannable. So, as I just said, the optimum chest shape is the oval. Round chests have no give, and neither do the slab-sided. Compressibility, which is the gauge of give to the chest, is obtained by gently squeezing the chest from top to bottom, not side to side, top to bottom. When that dog goes down in that hole in the ground, he may encounter sizes or diameters less than 13 and a half inches. So he's got to have flexibility of that chest to maneuver it, to dig or do whatever, back up if need be. I will say age influences the three characteristics gained by spanning. Males, older males, tend to be more hard-chested. Females, not quite so much. Puppies are squishy. So you kind of have to balance, that into your evaluation process. It's not a question of the smallest chest, but the smallest, most correctly shaped, compressible chest in a physically correct or optimally correct body. So that's the long and the short of it. And you all get to come up and span dogs. I can help you out with it.